doggies.
Nice.
That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet. Getting a little faster every time, you know?
What's that?
Getting a little faster every time.
Yeah.
You feel like you're still well within your limits, or are you a little edgy sometimes?
There was one place where, you know, I passed on the double yellow, that car.
Yeah.
And I came back into that corner on the double yellow. That was a little squirrely.
I kind of saw that. Yeah, you look good for the most part, though.
Yeah, it was fine almost everywhere else, and that was like, because I've slid on those lines before.
Yeah.
Quite as tracky as it.
I know, it is less traction. You got to watch for that. So it's good just to be mindful. Yeah.
Now we're dying over.
Because depending on the...
Did you get pretty close to me when I came down on the brakes right there?
Pretty close, yeah. Because I brake kind of late. Yeah. And I know the road a little better probably, so...
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I mean, I wanted you to go first and find, you know, feel it out for yourself too, you know? Yeah. But no, that was a nice pace. That was fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I started getting into the groove after that. You know, I just said, okay, just, you know, ride my own ride.
Yeah, exactly. That's all you got. As long as you're well within your own limits, you know? Yeah. And you're not like, I mean, you're gonna have little moments like that, oh, braking, and how tight does this corner get, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because sometimes they are
a
like...
little tighter than I thought, but...
Yeah. Yeah, those increasing radius ones, they especially come in this direction that we just came. They can be a little deceptive when you're going into them. You think you'll stay at that speed, and it's like, oh no, I kind of have to brake mid-corner now. Yeah. You know, it's less like that going the other direction. Yeah. They open up a little more, but...
One thing I really appreciate about this bike is it has a lot of compression.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to use the brakes much.
Right,
you know,
right.
I can just back off, and it's usually enough.
Between, the suspension doing its thing and the engine braking, you really don't need to hit the brakes hard. Like, just going at a nice spirited pace like we're doing. And these bikes have tons of grip.
They really do. The harder it gets,
like more than we'll ever really need, you know.
I mean, I'm definitely not on my sidewall. I don't know about you.
Yeah. I'm leaning a little bit for fun, but no, I'm not scraping the edge. That serious wear, that's from the track, you know. Yeah. I'm not leaning that much here. I'm not in full leathers anyway. Yeah. So I gotta adapt to circumstances.
All right.
Woo. If you're ready, I'm ready. I'm good to eat something.
Something to drink. I need to hydrate.
Yeah.